All right, for the next style we're going to be working on, it doesn't need a outline. I majorly use this style a lot for children book and some other arts, but I don't know what to call it. Really, I don't know what to call this style, but you see it around. It's what quite popular, so let's work with it. As usual, I'm going to duplicate my default and I'll name it and I'll shift it. So for this style, we don't need outline for this, like the outline around the edges. We only need lines where two overlapping images meet, but for outside we do not need line. Like here, we don't need a line, so I clean the line. Because we've done the flat already, if I don't need to redo the flats, normally even with on a sketch file you can work with this. So let me just go ahead and clean it up and arrange it, and you see what I'm talking about. Okay, I've got rid of as much of the background, the outline, the edges outline. So the next thing I want to be doing is the same thing I did in the last coloring, that I have to color the line. So this time I'm going to be coloring the outline, and then later on I'm going to reshape it. I'll merge it with this body. So let's color the outline with an appropriate color. So I select this color here, then I will select a darker color. And once I'm done with that, we move to the next thing. Okay, so I've done this outline, I've colored the outline. I'm going to merge everything here now. So my next step is to refine certain things. There are many areas that are not refined due to the way we went about this outline. So let me quickly do that and you see the difference. I think I'm pretty much done here. So now it's time to add our shades. First of all, I would like to add an ambient shadow before I add the main shadow, just to differentiate so many points where two objects meet here. So this is one of the things I do in this style. So I'll do that by slightly selecting an edge around somewhere like this, and then fill a soft shadow. So I make my object, the shadow, to be either multiply or hard light. I just like to use hard light. So I'll be going around and doing something similar like this. Okay, I think we're done with this our ambient shadow. So it just makes it have this soft 3D like feel with less light. So the next thing we're going to do now is to now add our proper shadows from how the light is being cast. Okay, now we're done with the shadow. So as usual, let's do the lights. And for this style, I like to use blending mode. So for the light now that I'll be using, we could choose different color of light. We could say, okay, we want an orangey light. No, we've been using orange light a lot. Now why not we use a different kind of light this time? We adjust it. We try to make this place darker because we'll be using the oval linear dodge. So I try to make it, if you can see, the real color is becoming this blue, but this area here, it's what is going to give us certain things based on this. It will give us similar color to this, but if we use this, it will be too much. So we have to use a darker feel, darker color for it. So let's try it. I use a linear dodge. Linear dodge. You could see, even though we have a darker color, let me increase mine. You could see it's bright. That's why it's a dark color. So that's what it does. So I will do this for different places around where I know light needs to shine the most. I chose this bluish color sort of, so it's not so shouting. But if you want to adjust it, you can always adjust the color, change it, and it affects everything overall. So I like this type because especially when you're working with so much revisions and all, you could easily do this and just make certain adjustments. But for now, let's keep working with what we have. Once you're done with the lights, we now do the secondary lighting. Just the same way we did the others, we just apply a soft purplish lighting on where the shadow is cast. So we just do that. Then afterward, you're done with this. We can also use the opportunity to add our bounce lights and fiction every place that needs touching up. And once that is done, we move to the final stage of adding our rim lights with the white color, or a color close to white as much as possible. This makes your character pop from the background. You just gradually add your beam lights around where the light is cast. And lastly, we just add any other thing we feel we could do, like the eyes and some specular and all. You could refine it further the way you feel it looks good. So I will stop here for today, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when you bring out cool new videos like this. And for that, and I'll say thank you for watching. Have a blessed day, my friends. See you later.